just got a couple questions for our readers. Our readers really enjoyed Hero Academy. They've really liked it. It's kind of right up our alley. So we're on Board Game Geek, which is a board game website, but we focus on like iOS and digital type things. So this is like a combination of both. It works really well. So I'm just wondering what your future plans are for Hero Academy. What the next things to expect are.
Well, so we're actually doing a whole bunch of cool stuff that I can't actually announce, unfortunately. But I can say that, like with the tribe, we sort of tweaked some of the rules a little bit. We combined a couple of the like armors into one. We have 2 super units, whatever. So that's kind of like bending the rules a little bit. And what I personally, what the team wants to do, is to bend them even more and break some of the rules with future stuff, future content.
Okay.
So it'll really start to kind of transform the game, and while keeping everything balanced and avoiding pay to win.
Great. Just let me check my questions. Sorry.
Sure.
I'm having a bad memory here. All right. Do you have anything else upcoming, game-wise, for iOS? Any other iOS projects from?
So at this point, we're focused on Hero Academy and towards finishing Orcs Must Die 2.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff I can't talk about is actually like us finding some cool new opportunities to pursue with Hero Academy and with iOS gaming in general.
Okay.
I'm really excited about everything we're talking about, so I hope to be able to tell you guys about it soon,
Definitely. Cool. So I have one question. I bet you'll have a good answer for this. I won't tell you I'll tell you my opinion after, but there's been a lot of online complaints, I guess, or comments about the balance in Hero Academy. Some say that, the motivation to buy the newest army is that it's the strongest one. I just want to know what your response is to that.
Well, I definitely consider it a failure if we release something that makes people think it's a pay-to-win game. We spent a lot of time trying to make sure that that's not the case. If you look at the Dark Elves when they came out, they were weaker than the Council, so we had to actually strengthen them. When we released the Dwarves, they were actually the weakest of the 3 that were out at the time, so we had to strengthen them in the most recent patch. So if anything, we aim low to make sure that we kind of undercut the perception that there's pay to win. However, even if we swing the wrong way and we all of a sudden one of our paid races or paid teams is too powerful, we're still going to be monitoring and we're still going to make an adjustment. So it's definitely not something we want to release and forget, or sweep under the rug. It's very important to us that they're all balanced.
Great. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I think we're pretty balanced. I won when it was just the elves and the council. I won with both, so I don't see one that's necessarily stronger than the other. And just as a final question, can you tell us a little bit? I know the Tribes expansion just came out. Can you tell us a little bit about them? I know you touched on that briefly a second ago, but do you mind going into more depth on?
Yeah. So I think one word I always have in my mind when I think about them is that they're relentless. I think of them like sweeping across the game board. Their spell literally is a wave sweeping across the game board, but they have a lot of mechanics that kind of complement each other to take out units really well. They're probably better at unit combat than even the Dark Elves, but they can also threaten crystals really well. So they're actually my favorite team, not just because they're the most recent one, but because I like to go for crystals while being able to threaten units, and I really think that the tribe fills that niche pretty well.
Great. What was your inspiration for Hero Academy?
For Hero Academy, well, I'm totally old school with console tactics games. Final Fantasy Tactics, Vandal Hearts, Ogre Battle, just all like Shining Force, all those classics, plus some of the PC games like XCOM. Totally blanking on some of the other ones, but we had an opportunity to go into the new market with a mobile game, and so we thought, well, async's kind of taking off, and there's a bunch of us that wants to do tactics, and we thought that it would be a pretty good match for the sort of play-by-mail.
Okay. Great.